Welcome to the Arizona Teach 21 course. This presentation is offered to provide you with a basic orientation to the course and the wonderful resources you'll find within the course for your use. The objectives of this presentation are listed here. This will be just an overview to orient you. Let's start with a short introduction to the Moodle course. This is the face of the Moodle course, Arizona Teach 21. You have obviously reached this course because you found this overview. In Moodle, the course is linear in nature, and everything you need is on the face of the course. As you scroll down, you will come to each week's learning opportunities. At the top of the course, you have probably found the Tools and Resources section. Here you will find links to documents and websites that are associated with the course. There are many resources put together for you as you begin your journey of technology integration. From the course syllabus to the links to Arizona's Common Core, everything you need for the course is listed here. One resource that is really great is the Arizona Teach 21 Live Binder that has been developed for your use. When you have a few minutes, take a look at that site. You will find many useful resources there. Then, of course, along the bottom, the course forums are there to assist you with anything you need as you navigate through the course. Be sure to use these forums as soon as you run into any snags so your facilitator or other participants can help answer the questions you have. Below that, there are some course orientation tasks that you will probably have completed by now. Be sure to do those tasks before you get too far into the course. Then, as week 1 gets rolling, you have probably noticed that all you do is scroll down. Week 1 begins with an overview of the educational technology standards. Each of the links here will help you navigate and move along the activities and deliverables. Each week also begins with a checklist so that you can see what you are responsible for and what to do for that week. Then in week 1, we begin the analysis of the educational technology standards by strand. In week 1, we begin with strand 2, the communication and collaboration strand. Then in week 2, we move into the next strand, strand 6, technology operations and concepts. Again in week 2, we have links to information and assignments. Then, in week 3, we move into strand 4, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. So that is the basic organization of the course. Just follow the links in each week and do the checklist items, and you will not miss any of the great information or assignments. Now let's look at a few key resources for this course. Here's a list of the resources we will discuss now. First, the educational technology standards were developed by the Arizona Department of Education and approved in May of '09. This document is divided into 6 strands. You see the listed strands there in the bullets. This is an absolutely wonderful document that outlines grade level by grade level what you need to know as a teacher to implement these standards. We will look closer at this document in a minute. The grade level implementation guide and glossary is the next resource that we will want to share. You can see here some information about the team that developed the guide. The goal of the implementation guide is to provide specific examples of integration and implementation of the 2009 Arizona Educational Technology Standards within the core curriculum areas. The glossary provides a resource to assist teachers and students with actual implementation. So what you see here over the next few slides is how the two resources work together. This is a screenshot of the EdTech standard. You can see it is broken down by strand and concept. But in addition to that, it is broken down into grade level. Grade level indicators by each strand and concept. So if you are a 6th grade teacher, you can see exactly what the standard says for you to do about Concept 1 knowledge and ideas, for example. Now looking at the implementation guide takes that standard and further breaks it down into a useful format for you. You can see that the implementation guide is broken down into the same grade levels and strands, the same concepts, but the beauty here is that not only does it reiterate the performance objective description, but it also provides curriculum connections and explanations and examples, PO by PO. This provides a clear window into the standards and where they connect to your content. This is the website where you will find the link to the implementation guide and glossary. As you can see, it is broken down by grade level and also offered to you as a PDF or a Word doc format. The third resource we want to introduce you to is the Arizona Technology Integration Matrix. The Arizona Technology Integration Matrix was produced by the Arizona K-12 Center with ARRA, American Recovery and Reinvestment Act funds, in combination with the funds provided by the Arizona K-12 Center. The grant was administered by the Office of the Pima County School Superintendent. The matrix is made up of 25 cells, 5 interdependent characteristics of meaningful learning environment associated with 5 levels of technology integration. Along the top, you will see levels of technology integration into the curriculum. That first area in the red box shows the progression from an entry-level technology integrator to the transformation level technology integrator, where technology integration is seamless in the classroom with both teacher and student. As you move across the sections, entry begins with teachers using technology to deliver curriculum content to students. The next level, adoption, the teacher directs students in the conventional use of tool-based software. In adaptation, the teacher encourages adaptation of tool-based software by allowing students to select a tool and modify its use to accomplish a task. Infusion is where the teacher consistently provides for the infusion of technology tools with understanding, applying, analyzing, and evaluating learning tasks. And finally, the transformation level is where the teacher is cultivating a rich learning environment where blending choice of technology tools with student-initiated investigations, discussions, compositions, or projects across any content area is promoted. Then on the left column, you have the characteristics of the learning environment. These can be thought of as types of learning environments you would like to foster in your classroom. From active to goal-directed, each row is slightly different and oriented in a specific aspect of learning. So then we have the 25 cells. Within each cell in the matrix, there are links to 2 lesson plans with associated video footage of technology integration in action at those levels. When you have a moment, take some time to look at this resource. You'll find some great examples of technology integration and lessons. The final resource we want to just touch on is the connection of all these resources to Arizona's Common Core standards. This slide outlines some of our goals for this course in relation to the Common Core standards. We try to focus you each week to some of the obvious connections between the EdTech standards and where they are reflected in Arizona's Common Core Anchor standards. What follows are several slides that illustrate some of the specific anchor standards that explicitly discuss technology use. First, the Reading Anchor Standard 7 refers to technology in a variety of ways. Here is where you see this anchor standard in context. Here, there are 2 writing anchor standards that explicitly refer to technology use. Again, here is where you would see those anchor standards in context. And then in listening and speaking. Each of these examples just scratch the surface to the Common Core and the connection to your content and curriculum delivery. As you go deeper in your grade level Common Core documents, you will find even more examples where you can easily integrate technology as you increase the rigor in your classrooms. Well, there you have it. In this short tutorial, we discussed the basics of navigation in the Arizona Teach 21 course, some of the resources you will be learning about in depth, and the connections to Arizona's Common Core. We hope this helps orient you and provides you with some background you might need as you navigate through these next 6 weeks. Thank you, and we wish you all the best.